Interesting dog breed facts about the Armenian Gampr. Armenian Gamprs are friendly dogs, and they love their owners. They tend to bond with humans easily, but they also enjoy spending time with other pets such as cats and fish. These dogs can be very playful and active. They have a good sense of smell, and they are smart enough to learn tricks. They come in two colors, white and black. If you don't own a Gampr yet, then you might want to get one for yourself. This little dog is pretty easy to take care of. You can find out more by subscribing for the best dog breeds to consider. Also, if you would like to learn how to train your dog, then check out the links in the description. If you have any questions about this post, feel free to ask them in the comments section below. Have a nice day. 1. Gampr facts about the Armenian dog breed. If you're looking to buy a new puppy, then you should like the video. This is a guide that explains how you can get the most for your money when buying a puppy. There are two main ways in which you can save on the cost of a puppy. First, you should consider getting a male instead of female. Second, you can look for puppies from reputable breeder. If you want to learn more, then you can subscribe. When it comes to choosing between a male and a female, the price difference is usually quite small. However, you'll need to keep in mind that males are larger than females. So, if you have limited space, you will likely end up paying less by going with a smaller female pup. Another way to cut costs is to find a reputable breeder who sells their dogs. When you do this, you will often find yourself saving anywhere from $500 to $1,000 on your purchase. You should also make sure that you're not spending too much time researching different breeds. You don't want to spend hours upon hours looking at various websites. Instead, it's best to focus on one or two breeds. 2. What makes the Armenian dog so special? An Armenian Gampr is an ancient breed of dogs that originated in Armenia. Today, these animals can be found all over the world. While many people don't know anything about them, others love their unique appearance. These dogs have long, silky hair and a thick coat. Their faces are very expressive, and they are known for being gentle and friendly. The history of the Gamprs dates back to the 16th century. At this time, the first written records of the animals appeared. Since then, the number of Gamprs has increased dramatically. Today, there are more than 50 different breeds of the animal. However, the most popular type is the Armenian Gampr. The dogs come in a variety of colors and sizes. The best thing about the Gamprs is that they make wonderful pets. If you're interested in getting one, then you should check out the course in the description. What makes the Armenian dog so special? The main reason why people choose to get an Armenian Gampr is because of its intelligence. This means that the animals are easy to train. They also tend to be loyal, playful, and affectionate. 3. A brief history of the Armenian dog breed. There was once an ancient kingdom in the Middle East that was known as Armenia. This country is now part of modern-day Turkey. Armenians have been living in this region since the dawn of time. Many different breeds of dogs were bred in the land of the Armenian kings. One of these animals was the Gampr. This particular animal looked like a wolf. However, its ancestors came from wolves and mastiffs. These days, the Gampr is still kept by many families in the area. There are even some people who keep them as pets. If you want to learn more about the history of the Gampr, then like the video. In the early 1900s, the United States government decided to ban the importation of all wild canines. In order to prevent this, the American Kennel Club created the American Wire-haired Vizsla. This new breed of dog has become very popular with owners. If you'd like to know how to care for your own wire-haired Vizsla, then check out our guide on how to take good care of your pet. 4. What you need to know about the Armenian Gampr. Gampr is the most popular form of payment in Armenia. This video will tell you everything you need to know about the history of this currency. When did the Armenian Gampr start? The first official use of the Armenian Gampr was in the year 989. At that time, the king ordered his subjects to pay their taxes in gold coins rather than silver. What does the name Gampr mean? This word means money. However, it's important to note that the Armenian Gampr is different from other currencies such as the US dollar or the euro. How do I get my hands on some of these coins? You can buy them at any bank in Armenia. But keep in mind that they are not available outside of that country. Do you have to be a citizen of Armenia to use this type of money? No. Anyone who lives in the Republic of Artsakh is allowed to use this currency. Is there an exchange rate for the Armenian Gampr? Yes. There are two rates. One of them is fixed, and the other one fluctuates based on the market price. 5. How to raise an Armenian Gampr. Raising an Armenian Gampr is easy. You just need to know the right way to hold your baby. There are many different ways that you can carry a child. For example, there are sling carriers, front-facing carriers, backpacks, etc. If you want to learn more about these options, then you should keep watching. There are two main positions when you're holding an infant. The first one is the supine position, where the baby lies on his or her stomach. This is the most natural position for babies to be in. However, it's also the easiest position to fall asleep in. The second position is the lateral recumbent, or side-laying position. In this case, the baby lays on its left or right side. While sleeping, the baby is usually facing towards the parent. If you're looking for a carrier that can help with both of these positions, then you might like to check out the Baby Bjorn. It's a wrap-style carrier that allows parents to move their children from one position to another. 6. Armenian dog breed care. When you have a puppy, you need to take extra steps to ensure that your pet is healthy. You should know how to properly feed, bathe, groom, train, socialize, exercise, and treat your new family member. If you don't, then you could end up with an unhealthy animal. If you want to learn more about caring for your pup, check out the links in the description. You should start by making sure that you're feeding the right foods to your furry friend. When you buy food, make sure that you look at the ingredients list first. Your next step will be to brush your dog's teeth. This is a very important part of grooming. You shouldn't use any kind of toothpaste that contains fluoride. Next, you'll want to give your pooch a bath. Make sure that you get the proper amount of shampoo and water. Don't let the fur dry out. After you've finished bathing, it's time for you to trim the hair around your dog's mouth. Use scissors or clippers to cut off all of the excess. Finally, you'll need to clip the nails on both of your dog's paws. Nails that are too long can cause problems. 7. Armenian dog breed names and their meanings. When you look at the history of Armenia, you'll notice that this country is a land of nomads. That's why dogs have been very important to Armenians for many centuries. Today, you can still find them roaming around the streets of Yerevan. In the past, the most popular breeds were mastiffs, wolves, and greyhounds. However, today, there are more than 30 different kinds of dogs in the world. And these days, you can even find some special dog breeds like the Gampr. Here is a list of the top 7 Armenian dog breeds. 1. The Gampr. 2. The Komodas. 3. The Samsar. 4. The Yerkish. 5. The Ney. 6. The Borzoi. 7. The Locum. You might be wondering what the name, Gampr, means. Well, it comes from the word camper, which is a combination of two words, cam, meaning fire, and pear. This type of dog was bred by monks who lived in monasteries. 8. Understand the different types of the Armenian Gampr. If you want to learn more about the Armenian Gampr, then you should keep watching. This is an information-packed guide that will help you to better understand the subject. Gamprs are a type of traditional dress worn by women in Armenia. The term comes from the Persian word gomer, meaning to wrap. However, the modern version of this clothing style is known as the Armenian Gampr. There are two main styles of the Armenian Gampr. One is the long sleeve, and the other is the short sleeved. Both of these designs have been popular since the Middle Ages. Today, the most common way to wear the Armenian Gampr is with a poncho. You can also find variations of the Armenian Gampr that include colorful embroidery, ruffles, and lace. The Armenian Gampr has become very popular among Armenians. In fact, many people still prefer wearing it to Western clothes. In addition, there are a number of places where you can buy the Armenian Gampr. For example, you might be able to find them at an Armenian market or even online. Don't forget to check out the links in the description